No, I thought it was a good weekend. Obviously, a little bit of a unusual game on Friday. But you got to play in some of those games over the course of your season, and you got to find a way to win. I thought we did that. Saturday was a good hockey game. I thought both teams played really well, and got to find a way to win at this time of the year.
All right, we'll open up the floor to questions. Jack?
Hey, Rico, this is Jack from UST. Just thought I'd ask you, obviously, it's pretty good results for you last weekend with the 2 wins. Just thought I'd ask you, obviously, maybe defense you're probably not as happy with giving up that many goals, but offensively you got to be pretty happy with how you guys have been scoring in the past 2 weekends. Maybe just talk to you about your offensive production recently.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think you got to go into every game and focusing on the type of game that it is, and sometimes it's high scoring, sometimes it's a defensive battle, and so you have to adapt to what the situation provides itself. And sometimes you got to score some goals, and Friday night was one of those nights. It was no lead was safe, and you had to bear down, and our guys did a nice job of executing and finishing off their chances. Saturday night, again, just a little bit more goal scoring than we would like in terms of our defense, but our guys did a nice job of coming through when they needed to. So, offensively, I think we've had our scoring chances over the course of the season. We have in our league, I think we have 3 or 4 of the top players in terms of shot attempts. We weren't really hitting the net as much as I wanted to, or we wanted to in the first half, but guys seem to be finding it now. So hopefully we can continue that, shore up our defense a little bit, and like I said, take every game for what it is.
Yeah, I know you said you had the top 3 or 4 guys in shot attempts. Obviously, you got a couple of the top, maybe 4 or 5 of the top guys in goal scoring too. It must be pretty good to know that you've got some of that depth scoring. You've got guys that can score if you need them to step up.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of our process and part of our build. We've been at this now for 3 years, and our guys are developing into that, and it's good to see, and credit to our guys for putting in the time and the work.
How do you see, obviously, starting out 4 straight wins to start out 2025, the 2 in Lindenwood, some pretty good comeback wins. You got a couple comebacks recently, pick up 6 points in the conference. How do you see you guys as you sort of go in the down the home stretch here in the CCHA? What's your goal for end of the season? Just play strong, or are you looking at home ice, or what's your message to the guys right now?
Yeah, I think our message is the same. Make sure we're getting better each and every day. Our process needs to be good, and when our process is not good on a daily basis, that's my job to make sure that we come back to what we need to do. And everybody's in the same boat. Everybody wants to play well going down the stretch, and we want to be in meaningful games at the end. The only way to do that is to take it a day at a time, and once your day is complete, you got to start to focus on what we need to do tomorrow. And you really, college hockey, not that you've ever been able to do this, but and really just any sport in general, you have to make sure that you're getting better each and every day, and you're focused on what you can and can't do, and continue to improve in those areas. And then when the games start, you got to be ready to play, and you've got to play your best on that night, and then focus your attention on what comes next. If you start thinking about goals down the road and home ice and all that other stuff, you get yourself in trouble, and you forget about being where you are today. And that's not what our culture is all about. That's not what our identity is all about. We want to make sure that we're enjoying the process and that we're getting better. We're still in the development phase at our level, even though the world of athletics is all transactional these days. Our culture and our program is all about transforming these young men into being the best version of themselves. And so that's our job on a daily basis, and then we're obviously got to be ready to play on the weekend and do our best there.
Yeah. Just last thing. I mean, do you like where you guys are at right now in this moment, as opposed to maybe start of the year?
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably know what I'm going to say to that. Of course, anytime you come off a couple of sweeps, that's really important for the feeling in the locker room, the feeling on the ice in practice. It's a little bit different. Guys are feeling confident, and we should feel confident. We're playing really well, and not that we weren't playing well in the first half. We just weren't getting results, so it kind of weighs on you probably a little bit more than it should. So we're in a good spot right now. We got to continue to stay focused. Like I said on Saturday night after the game, the question was asked, "Are your guys confident?" I'm like, why wouldn't you be confident? You're playing Division I hockey at the highest level. We're at a great institution. Everybody's healthy. There's no reason for our guys not to be confident. Just go out and play every day and have fun and love each other up. And the game goes by so fast, especially at this time of the year when you start thinking about, to your point earlier, if you start thinking about down the road, it's only 7 or 8 weeks and you're done. So you've got to stay in the moment, got to enjoy it, and hopefully we play our best hockey at the right time.